Hello, everybody. Feels a little on the loud side. Let's fix that. Sounds a bit better. You guys, tell me what you think about the music. But welcome to While the Iron's Hot. Had this game in my library for a while. I probably picked this up in one of the Steam sales or something after watching someone else probably play it for some amount of time. To be honest, it's probably a certain streamer. They probably only played it for like a day, but this is, like I said, this is While the Iron's Hot. It's by Bond Temps Games. Came out a couple years ago in 2023. This is kinda gonna be semi-blind. I've obviously played some of it, but I've never actually played all the way through. So this would be a great time to do that. So this is semi-blind in that way. Like, I've played through the beginning of it. Like I said, we're a journeyman blacksmith, and we're gonna go on a journey making stuff for people, doing quests. I'm gonna try not to use a little bit of a exploit this game has. We won't really talk about it too much, but let's just say there's an easy way to get a lot of materials that you need easily, and we're just gonna try not to do that. So we're actually gonna trash this. We're gonna trash that playthrough. I don't think I've touched this in well over a year, so we're just gonna start from scratch. So let's get into this and see how everybody likes about this. In a world where master artisans rule, we meet a young blacksmith who calls himself... Yeah, we'll just use our little stream name here. Use the right enter button and not the bad one. Oh. Well, I'm sorry if I'm not reading this. I didn't realize it auto-scrolled. As luck would have it, a captain and his crew from Ilian. Never mind. I'm just not going to read this. It just goes too fast. We're all just going to have to read it ourselves. I'm sorry. If only it didn't auto scroll. Now, is this going to auto scroll too? Yep, there it goes. Okay. Oh, now it looks like we're into stuff that I can actually control. Blacksmith. Oh my god, what are you waking me up for? I'm surprised you slept through that storm. Thunder, loud as I ever heard. Huh? I slept like a baby. Well, Cap sent me to wake you up. He wants to have a word with you. Alright, I'll make my way to the deck now. There's one slight problem. The storm damaged the ladder and I was told to fix it. But one of our crew thought it'd be funny to hide me diary. I mean, me sailor's log. Still can't find it. Maybe you could help me. Sure, but won't the captain be mad that I'm not going to him right away? Well, there is top secret information in there, so we need to find it. But don't read it. I can't do anything until I find I mean, sailor's log. But once I've got it, I'll fix that ladder in an instant. Ooh. As we always love. Tutorial. Let's see. Movement and interactions. Your energy gets depleted over time. Make sure you keep an eye on it or you will pass out and have to pay for someone to bring you back safely. So yes, this game does have have a energy system, obviously. Give me one quick second. Um, I don't know if I truly don't know if you have to, if it's that you're paying a doctor. I think it's just, it's more like you're, I guess, maybe paying like a random person where we're gonna be. We'll continue this. Just hold on just a little tiny bit. Kind of jumped on a little too fast. That I didn't have all my stuff set up, my ducks in a row, so as some might say. But yeah, but otherwise it's pretty similar. But this is obviously a side scroll, more of a side scrolly game. Oh, well, we don't know the combination to that. Oh, Gilly. Diary, can you hear me? Where are you? Whee! Climbing ladders is done with W and S if you're using a mouse and keyboard. This is also a controller game. You can use a controller as well. Oh, guys, what are you up to? Just playing some cards? What do we got in here? I found Gilly's diary. Wonder what it says. I'm sure he's had some epic sea adventures. Maybe just one page wouldn't hurt. Alright, okay, let's check something. Because I'd like to move that button. Alright, so we're gonna make inventory tab. That way it's easier to get to rather than reaching all the way across to hit I. So now we can read his diary, which please don't do in real life. If you find somebody's diary, have the respect to not read it and just give it back to him. I woke up extra early today and saw an amazing sunrise with dolphins swimming on the horizon. I wrote a sonnet about it, then had coffee with Cap. He made the coffee while I read what I wrote out loud. He had tears in his eyes by the end of it. I thought I had really moved him. Turns out his coffee was just too hot and burnt his tongue. He trusted me with the code to his chest, though. Said I seemed smart and therefore reliable. I wrote it here so I'll never forget. So it's, apparently it's VYLO. Cap, trust me, it's awesome. Because as we all know, this guy's actually the Miz. And if obviously if you're a wrestling fan, you'll get it. What was that again? It was VYLO. So V, and then we can go Y, L, and O. Bam! And we can get some stuff right off the get-go. We get some money. It's our nice inventory here. It's old-fashioned like in terms of games where you only have so many inventory slots. We got a note. Got a note we weren't supposed to get. And then we got a recipe right off the get-go. Which we'll see what we do with these later. So we got the Iron Horseshoe recipe right off the get-go. I don't know. What's this note supposed to be about? Haha, you bilge rat. That's right, it's empty. I'm a trickster, you see. I would never make this easy to find me treasure. I am watching you read this letter as we speak. From now on, I'll always be watching. Alright, sir, we found it. Arr. I guess it's supposed to be more like, arr, you found me, sailor's log. But wait, did you read it? I couldn't stop myself. I'm sorry. I thought you could be trusted. Seems I was wrong about you, mate. Yeah, sorry about that. We get an F on certain objects, and you kind of you move them where you need them to go. Spacebar does this cute little, it's a nice roll. And we can run with holding shift. Hello, Captain. Arr. There really should be an A in front of this, though. Arr, look who's awake. So you're a blacksmith. How very interesting. We've almost arrived at Elian. Very soon you'll have to prove you're as good as you say you are, mate. Till then, you work for me. Now go to the bow and hoist the mainsail, blacksmith. It's time to meet destiny. We're a blacksmith. Where's the bow? It's the front of the boat. Now get moving, blacksmith. Aye, aye, Captain. Everybody, I can't hear you. You gotta say it. Gotta say it loud with us. You gotta say, aye, aye, Captain. Oh no! We've been attacked. Whatever will we do? Roll credits. We can just sit here, listen to music for a little bit. Oh, man. Oh, my head hurts. Yuck. Is that smell coming from me? Where am I? Yeah, that's a great question. We were just on a boat, now we're inside a house of some sort. Hello, sir? He lives! I wasn't too sure when I found you washed up on the beach. Washed up on the beach? Huh? I remember being on a boat, not sure I ended up off it. Not gracefully, I can tell you that. I'm Tristan, and you're installed. The old blacksmith village of Elian. Right. Must have been some storm that rolled in just offshore and capsized the boat you were on. You would think I would remember clouds or rain. I remember the boat shaking, a loud boom, but then nothing. Well then, thunder it seems. But I won't stand here and think of all the what-ifs with you. What about Gilly, the captain, and all the other sailors? I can't say for certain, but it doesn't seem likely that the others survived. You were the only one I found washed up. But tell me, I noticed a hammer in your apron. What were you doing on this boat? Well, I'm a blacksmith. I was hoping to come here and start my own forge. Elian has a reputation for great talent. Thank the fire gods. Elian hasn't had a proper blacksmith for years. That means there is a position open for you, a master of the blacksmith craft. Well, it's not so bad that I washed up here. Dare I say lucky? Follow me. I've got something to show you. Now look at that. Yeah, this crumbled building. What happened here? This was once the great blacksmith village, buzzing with people and raw talent. All of Elian came here to get the best metal tools and supplies, but as you can see, that's not the case anymore. When the last blacksmith disappeared, no one took their place and Stall became abandoned. Silly rumors that Devastar went too far in their quest to become a master and triggered a curse. Too many feared going mad. Abandoned, huh? That doesn't sound too good for business. Yes, we were going to change that. There's plenty of scrap supplies lying around. It would start with this forge, but together we could rebuild this place. Why are you doing all of this? I used to be a blacksmith too, but I lost my arm and, well, that put a stop to my practice. Ever since I haven't felt very useful. I think taking on a project like this could help me find purpose in life again. Well, when you say it like that, that's the spirit. If you and I are to rebuild this village, you need to be familiar with the design table. It's in front of the house you woke up in. Go to it and inspect the plans of the forge. When you're ready, just start the construction and come back to see me when it's done. Now, of course, obviously, we gotta go and check that out. So this is the design table. We've got lots of upgrades, as you can see. We can upgrade the house, the forge, and get some stables. Well, obviously, the forge is the first thing we get to do, and it's nice and free. Where the materials come from, who knows? Guess it's all magic. Animals. What about animals? What are you thinking, like the stable being animals? And obviously, the next upgrade is gonna cost us stuff. Well, it's not pretty, but it will work. As your renown on Elian grows, new renovations around the village will become available. Rebuilding the village will be good for business. It might even encourage people to move back. You got that right. I'll help as much as I can. Make sure to come back here and take care of the place. Now on to even more important matters. My trusty cheese knife has been stolen and I need a new one. It needs to be balanced and sharp. Finally, a chance to show my skills. Do you need a refresher after that? After the hit you took getting thrown overboard? Well, if I was playing this myself, probably not. But you know what? My memory is still a bit foggy. A reminder would be helpful. I'm sure it is. Take this schematic and let's head inside. I'll walk you through the steps. Oh, thank you for some, looks like some ore, a plant, and some wood. Over to the left is your smelter where you can melt raw material into something you can work with on your anvil. When you're in a hurry, you can use the lever to make the fire hotter and speed up the process. Use the ore I gave you to practice with it. Tutorial. Forge. Forging. Upgrade your forge to craft items more efficiently. Not much of a tutorial, but thank you. Alright, got our help here. F, press to select one from the stack. Hold to select the whole stack. E, press to remove one item from the selection. Hold to deselect everything. R, press to destroy selected or held item. So obviously, we want to smelt both these down. Smelting does not require your assistance to transform ore into ingots. However, you can speed up the process by interacting with the lever next to it. This is the part that kind of lets you break this game so easily, because you can also break down things back into bars. Therefore, you could actually spend less bars to get more bars back because of this system. Oops. In front, here is your anvil. All you need to do is hammer the metal to make it fit the shape you have in your mind. Try it out by forging a small rectangular iron plate with the ingots you just made. Alright, so we need to make a 1x2. I'm going to mold it. Hammer on the pieces outside of the green border to make the hot ingot match the shape. When I first did this, I thought what you had to do was hit the hammer in the green spots, but essentially we're knocking pieces off to make it, and the thing goes back and forth. So you kind of like so. To the right of the door is your grindstone. It's a perfect tool to sharpen and polish your items. Try it on the piece of metal you've just forged. Pay close attention to your timing, though. Alright, it's just the same thing. I'm gonna grind it down. This time we get a different mini game. Launch your time to press the directional button that matches the lit arrow, which would be your WASD keys if you're using mouse and keyboard. So obviously up's going to be W, down is S, left is A, and then right is D, and then it'll be, I believe it's just your D-pad if you're using a controller. So one could definitely argue this game may be actually more meant for a controller. I mean, just like so. That's a sharp little piece of metal you've crafted. Last step is at the assembly table. Use the schematic I gave you to figure out how to put the knife together. I'll be waiting for you outside to see the final result. So obviously at that point we want to check the recipe. So we need to do exactly how this is. So we are going to have this little 3x3 grid, and to make an iron knife we have to put the metal above the wood. So if one is played and is used to Minecraft, you'll pick this up very, very easily, because it's the same concept that you got to make things pretty much exactly kind of how you would think that you would make them. Same thing. So we want to put our metal here, and then our wood, and we just press and hold E, and it'll make it into the refined piece that we're making. And this is the gameplay loop. We're going to be doing this a lot for quite a few people, because this is the way we're going to be making our money. But as you can see, we have our energy bar up here, up in the upper left. But we also have time of day. We don't actually necessarily have to sleep, but sleeping does have its benefits that I believe the game will teach us in just a second. I finished the knife. Now, that's a nice cheese knife. Makes my old one look like a butter knife. When you start making orders for customers, be careful about the quality of your craft. Some people can be very demanding and won't accept anything but the best. Got it. When are we getting started on that? You need inventory to build things. You're going to need to forage. There's an abandoned mine east of here. It should have enough ore to last you for a while. I don't have any supplies to forge a new pickaxe. Where can I buy one? The Malama miners used that mine before discovering the mountains up north. They left in haste, so save your money. I'm sure you will find everything you need there. Alright, I'll get on my way then. Alright, so far, any questions? I don't know how obvious any of the stuff is. Interact. So, yeah. So when you want to leave, you have to interact. You interact with the sign at either one end or the other. There's also, I believe, there's one on this right hand side as well. I believe every place. Yeah, so I think every map is like this that you go to, that both the left and the right side will have signs where you can leave. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it would be kind of simple. And now this is how we navigate the world. If one is used to, like, Japanese RPGs and stuff that have world maps, kind of going to be the same thing. Each step will decrease your energy by different amounts based on how strenuous the terrain is. So, walking obviously over fields, you're going to use less energy than if you're walking through a, quote, forest or anything other than a nice soft area. So, this is how the map starts. We got to discover everything. We don't know where anything is, but we can move around. No, we don't want to go back into the town. But this is how we get our level ups. This is part of a way we get some level ups. There's the level in this. So let's go into the mine that we were told about. Although going around the world in the middle of the night doesn't sound like the greatest of ideas. Here we go. We got our pickaxe. And we just I think either hitting F or clicking is enough to get ores. So it's a little yeah, so you can yeah, it's not the world's greatest thing, especially when you're new. Oh. Well, to continue on our quest, I believe we have to actually run over. No? Okay. Hey, you! What are you doing here? I'm just collecting some ore. You shouldn't be here. Who sent you? Please, no one sent me. Let's just calm down. And why should I believe you? You've seen too much. ... Ah! We fell. I knew that bridge was a little too rickety. Ouch. I'm not surprised that this flimsy bridge broke. Thank God I landed better than that guy. I should also try to find my way out before one of his bandit friends comes looking for him. For a sneaky guy, he was kind of dumb. Letter to Sneaky Sam. A letter addressed to Sneaky Sam, the thief who attacked you. Dear Sneaky Sam, how many times do I have to send this to you? Your oath to the Sneaky Society is never ended, so there is no need to remove your ring. I am tired of making you a new one, so find it. It has to be lying around that cave of yours. If you can't, you won't be able to gain access to our secrets, and my man won't deliver the loot to you anymore. You will find the code to your share of the last job at the bottom of the letter. Good thieving and many bad deeds be with you. XOXO, Sneaky Boss. And essentially our password for the chest that we may find down here is Lovey. So an L-O-V-Y. Try to remember that. We've gotten 45 ore. And of course, to get across gaps, we gotta use our space bar. And of course, while we're here, why wouldn't we get some more ore? And what was that? Now we got a couple iron plates. Well, we won't worry about that. Oh, okay. Yep, so move forward, and we kind of need to do one of the types of puzzles that are kind of prevalent through this game for quite a bit. Or, at least from what I remember, is there's a lot of these move a box to where you need to go. Let's open this way up and let's check out this chest. Ah, it's the lock chest. So if you remember from the letter, we're gonna essentially be spelling lovey. We get some more iron ore, some free iron ingots, some money, a couple hinges, a wood log. We get some recipes. So we got a set of iron nails, iron axe, iron pickaxe, an iron hammer, and an iron cuirass. Which with all these, we can just learn them. Oops. As it says, we can access our recipes at any time so that we can see how they're made. As far as I know, there's no combat in this. Oh, what did we just get? Just got some screws and bolts. So pretty much everything you make, for the most part, is for other people. Oh, looks like we gotta fix the. I think we gotta fix this this elevator so we can get out of here. And of course, all the stuff we need we have found while we were exploring. And let's head on up, see what's in here. We just got ourselves a sneaky ring, a ring that proves your allegiance to the Sneaky Society. Oh. Okay, I was just checking to make sure we didn't go any high. This didn't go any higher. Okay. Yeah, do we want to leave this scene and go to the world map? Yes, we do. Interact with certain tiles and use the tools you forged to create new paths and opportunities. So now that we got our axe, we can actually use our axe on these small stone beds. And we get some materials for doing so. But our axe does have durability, sadly. Not one of my... Not at the top of my list of favorite... whatchamacallit? Mechanics. Oh, look at that. We got, like, barely any energy left. Hello, sir. Oh, Tristan. Oh, you don't look too good. What happened to you? I was attacked by someone with a bandana and a cape. Then the bridge collapsed and I got trapped in a lower level of the mine. Yeah, it's just for, it's just walking around on the world map. Takes away, energy. So it's not like you have to worry about overusing your energy gathering stuff. Well, at least when you're in the side scrolly bits. You probably encountered one of them sneakies. They're usually all talk, but it's best to avoid them. Did you still manage to get the ore we need? I did. Great. You should go back to the house and rest for a bit before we continue. You look very tired and we wouldn't want you passing out while in the middle of a delivery. Yeah, this one's a little... that goes against everything I know. Yeah. I can't remember it actually being that big of a really that big of a deal. Yeah, you're probably right. Once you're back on your feet, come back to see me. Alright. Well, let's head back inside. We're back inside here where we know the bed is. And we'll take our nap, and we'll nap until morning. And then every day that you do stuff, you gain some experience that essentially, I guess, kind of gives you that, this is the level up system. So meeting people gives you experience, completing quests, building things, mini games done. So mini games would be like whatever we're building stuff, making tools and armor and stuff, fulfilling orders, which we'll get into later. So, and then also items crafted and tiles traverse, which essentially is just every time we move around to, I want to say new tiles. I don't think this is just moving around in general, but then getting rid of the clouds around the map also gives us experience. And then every time we level up, we can choose one of 3 powers. So we can get 5% more money when merchants buy your items. I don't even know if necessarily that's the best way to get money. You can increase the time you have to react during the grindstone mini game, or you can increase money by 5%. Money by 5% that you receive when completing orders. So I'm gonna go with out the get-go. Let's make the mining mini game a little easier. The grinded mini game a little easier. I kind of want to say I think you gain a bonus to XP for a little while when you wake up, but I might actually be wrong about that. You missed the strangest thing. I was sitting here smoking my pipe when a small rabbit hopped by and winked at me. Oh, Dizzy's not going to be happy about that if there's rabbits around. That's strange. Terribly. Anyways, while you were resting, I made a trip to Strom, the Lumberjacks village east of here. The Lumberjacks village? Are all villages differentiated by skill? Yes, they are hubs for specialized artisans and masters of their trade. Yeah, it's all the rabbits' fault. Wait. But what really matters is that I showed them the knife you made me. Long story short, you can thank me later for your first few business opportunities. Think of me as your agent. Ha ha ha. Thank you, but why are you so eager to help out a stranger? You're not a stranger. You're a blacksmith. You've sowed a seed of hope in me to see Stall get back to its full potential. I guess it could also be Stow. This village used to be very lively and full of happy memories and family. I'd like to look around one day and feel peace. Now that a blacksmith is back, I think I can start to make amends with the past. But enough about me. You should find those customers I was telling you about. Right. Which direction should I head to? Head east and look for Myrtle. She's the chief of the strong. You will need her trust to be taken seriously by the other villagers. Okay. Well, should probably go do that. Let me see. Oh, we don't have, okay, never mind. We'll get into that later when we can. Alright, so need 100 coins and an eternal flame ember to be able to upgrade our fort. Everything else, we need to progress our story before we can even see it. Well, let's go find this this village. Well, he said to go east. Now it's like we need to we're out there. Let's obviously any chance you get. We move whatever. Yeah. Remove whatever clouds you can. Alright, well, this looks like the village you told us about. Of course we do. To Strom! Oh. Stop right there. State your business. My name is J-Man. I've come to see if Strom is in need of a blacksmith. I'm really not much of a threat, ha ha ha. Ah, you're the kid Dristan won't quit talking about. I thought you'd be taller. Myrtle will be pleased to hear there's a new blacksmith on Elian. Go meet her. She's the woman with the big axe. Oh, I suppose it's you, considering you have a nice exclamation point above you. Hey there. You're not from around here, are you? I'm new to Elian. My name is J-Man. Tristan said you could use a blacksmith. It's a beautiful day to make a new friend. I'm Myrtle. It's true, my people could really use your skills. We've been having a hard time doing our duties without a blacksmith. Dull axes and all. However, I would like to see your work for myself before I let you take any job from here. In the past, Strom had a board where villagers could post their requests and orders, but it's not in good condition anymore. Bring me the tools to fix it and we'll post orders there for you. If I'm able to use the board to take orders, it seems like a great offer to me. What exactly would you need? I would say a handful of nails and a hammer should do the trick. Sounds good. I'll be back with them soon. So we need to forge a set of nails and an iron hammer. So we know how to make a hammer, and we know how to make the nails. Let's just run. I guess I could have ran the other way. Of course, now part of the gameplay loop. Now I gotta go. And we gotta go back to our stall. Hey, Tristan, just coming through. Oh yeah, that's right. So you can pin. Can I pin both? Yeah, you can pin up to 3 things so that you can be reminded of what the things look like that you need to make things. So we need we need 1 2x2. Bonk that there and there. Oops. A little too fast. That's that. Do we even have any? Oh, we do have some wood. Alright, well, we don't need to grind that, so we just need the 2x2 and a piece of wood. There's our hammer. And I believe also, if you know the game already, because you played it before, you don't actually, I don't think you actually need the recipes to, yeah, I don't think you need the recipes to make things. So to make these nails, we're gonna want these, we need some, 1-bys, I believe, and then we need to grind them down. Whoops. Oh well. Not a big deal at the moment. Come here, and we will put them together. Put all 3 sharpened strips, and we get our set of nails. All right. Yeah. All right. Head back to Myrtle and give her her stuff. Bunk. Oh, Myrtle, thank you for coming all the way over here so I don't have to move far. Do you have my tools yet? Here's the hammer and the nails you'll need to fix the board. Splendid. We'll have it fixed in no time. By the way, Splinter has been asking for you. Sorry, I haven't figured out all the names yet. Who's Splinter? Splinter is obviously the rat from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He's the kid running around. He probably won't let you leave before he talks to you. Excuse me? Are you the new blacksmith? What can I do for you? I was wondering if you would be able to make me an awesome knight's helmet. I've got a sword and I want a helmet like Ash got from his death. Something that looks really real. I believe so. Splinter was the name of the Turtles' sensei. Can you go and see how his looks? I really want the exact same. Sure, I'll see what I can do. Oh my god. Come back here. I'm trying to talk to you. Hey, I need your help with something. What can I do for you? Splinter wants me to make him a helmet. He specifically asked for one like yours. Could I take a look at it so I know what to model it after? I can do better. I've got the old schematic that Tavastar made for my dad years ago. Thanks. I think I'll be able to make him exactly what he's looking for. So now we got the schematic for that. While we're at it, we should we can undo these two because we're not making those, and eventually we'll just memorize things. All right, so now we need to forge an iron helmet. So probably go to equipment, and we'll go to the helmet. That way we'll know what we need to make. But anyways, thinking about that, what was everyone's favorite cartoon when they were younger, or even just their favorite cartoon, maybe even now? Hold on, what's that? Yeah, just make 20. Whoops. I know for, let's see, cartoons when I was younger, like teenager time was a lot of Cartoon Network stuff. How about just, like, it doesn't have to be favorite, just, like, what did you enjoy watching when you were young? I know I watched a lot of... Oh, I'm trying to even remotely think what I used to watch. It's actually kind of a little harder than I thought. I'm trying to even remember what was on. I know I watched... I'll watch a lot of, like, some of the Disney cartoons that would be on like Saturdays. But I guess there'd be a lot of PBS. I guess for me, there's a lot of PBS stuff. Let's see, we need to make one of these. Need bonk and bonk. Alright, it's one of those we need to make. But yeah, I don't know. Just I guess you could just name off cartoons or whatnot. But yeah, Rugrats, Doug. Yeah, kind of watched those more when I was a bit older. It's just weird. Like, I can't recall watching a lot of cartoons, but I wonder if maybe I just didn't watch cartoons when I was younger, and watch more cartoons when I was a bit more like 10 plus. But because of having younger siblings, I think I can only remember watching a lot of stuff on like PBS. So like Clifford the Big Red Dog, whatchamacallit, Arthur, stuff like that. Okay, so now we also need a 1x2 curved plate. Alright, that's all we need. And we just need to put them into place like so. I watched anything. I guess I also watched a lot of the original Pokemon anime when that first came out. I was oh, actually we should probably go to sleep before we go back to the other town. Now let's sleep till morning. Yeah, I had to watch. I was on a lot of whatchamacallit, whatever's on just regular broadcast TV. So it'd be, like I said, like the weekends would be like Disney stuff like Recess. What was one of the other ones on that? What the heck? What was the name of that? I'm trying to remember the name of the show that Rocket Power. That's one. All right, let's find this kid. Here you go. Here you go, little sir. You have the helmet? Well, I have a helmet in need of a brave knight. Me. I can be the brave knight. This is awesome. I don't have any coin, but here's a way to reproduce this cool tool that my dad uses to make me sweaters. Also, Myrtle wants me to tell you that the notice board is repaired in case you haven't already seen it. I saw some people posting jobs for you already. Okay, well now we can make some knitting needles. Move some stuff around. All right, and then this is the job board. This is someone, it's right here, somebody we can buy stuff from if we ever need to. I can't remember how often I ever use that. Job board is a way to get money as well as some other materials. I try to prioritize like this. This one comes with a schematic reward. Some of these we'll take that too. Has the game already taught us to make some of this stuff? I can make an axe and okay. So I'm gonna try not to go and make things that we haven't been taught to make. So we'll also take the axe. We also need to make ourselves an axe. Let's unpin that. We need to make one of. We make one of everything. Yeah, we make yeah. So our next mission is just to help people. So let's just make stuff. Ooh, other stuff would be, would have watched, would have been like Magic School Bus. Wearing whatever it may be, Carmen Sandiego. Or like the, because I believe there was a cartoon, and then wasn't there also, I think there was also a game show? I think the first thing we should probably make is an axe for ourselves so that we can get more wood. Now let's start what we need to make our axe. So we're gonna need a 2x2. Or we could just call it a square. And then we're gonna want to sharpen that. Bonk, bonk, and we can get our axe. Oh, yeah, I remember the computer. Listen to us, like, really age ourselves here. I can remember the I remember the computer game too, because I played that in school on like days that teachers, I think, just didn't want to do anything. Let's get some of this wood. How much wood we got? 34. I think that's good for now. Oops, we need to just go back to stall. But yeah. Although I think I just kind of eventually, I eventually just ended up, I ended up just spending a lot more time reading than watching stuff. Especially having younger siblings that range as much as my siblings do between each other. That's that. Let's make our regular square, regular 2x2. Yeah. Sad thing is, my head can immediately start to think of some of the songs from that, which is kind of funny. I need to make one more curved plate. But yeah. So I was kind of into sports when I was younger. I read a lot of Matt Christopher sports books. Okay, that's everything we need to do for that. Oops. Yep, and we'll follow the guide on the side. You watch? Oh, whoops. You watch the Mickey Mouse Club. I think people who may not watch Mickey Mouse Club would know the song from that. Oops. No, not that one. We need this one. And then we need to make our hammer. Isn't the song though? You can't remember it. Isn't the song just spelling Mickey Mouse? But I think there's like I could think of the melody, but there's more more lyrics to it besides just spelling Mickey Mouse. I don't remember those. Nope. Someone help! Get back here, you thief! Anyone, please help! So, we're gonna actually be a butt. We're gonna give you the pickaxe that doesn't have much durability left. Here's the item you requested. Thanks. Here's your payment. Oh, sorry. We're going to, oh. Now we got a recipe for metal string. I have a couple more people to give stuff to. Yeah, so I don't know why they did, but for whatever reason, in this game, when you have something to turn into someone, it's a blue exclamation point. Here's your iron axe. Wow, splendid. Here's your payment and a bonus for such beautiful craftsmanship. Thank you. Oh, you look like you have a quest, but you also are the one who wants the hammer. Here's the item you requested. Wow, splendid. Here's your payment and a bonus for such beautiful craftsmanship. Alright, well, let's unpin what we got. Help me, please. A rat stole from me again. They stole my coins. Oh my, which way did they go? They went southeast. They have to be hiding in the woods near Straw. Okay, but, well, we're kind of run out of energy, though. And if it's time to explore, we should probably explore around our area a little bit. So let's get to bed first. Maybe we'll even level up. Who knows? Yep, sleep till morning. Oh, I probably should have grabbed more stuff off the board before I left. Oh, well. Now we met 2 more characters, and I got up to Aspirin 3. I add 1 extra life to the grindstone mini. And then you also get this, where you can slow the rate at which you get tired during the day. But for this one, I'm going to grab more money for completed orders. Okay, well, we still need to fulfill orders at that board, but let's check out what's... Yep, no. Let's check out what's going on down here. Now let's get rid of that rune. See what this is. Oh, this looks like an old forge, maybe. Now we got ourselves a straw hat. A hat that is great for hiding from the sun can be gifted to your ox. Looks like that wants stuff, maybe. And we got ourselves a an iron sword. That do anything? Oh. Oh. Let's just explore a little bit. I don't know what I did. I probably... Oh. Got some debris. Now we found a journal. Tavastar's journal. A journal kept by Tavastar, your predecessor. Alright, well, we'll definitely read all this lore stuff for everybody. Today marks 10 years on Elian, and much has changed. Elian's reputation and popularity has spread. Our talent is just incredible. Warriors, kings, and legendary heroes have set sail for our shores to buy from our craftsmen. Awesome. Like I said, I caught that before. I coughed right in all of your faces. Yesterday, a young warrior by the name of Cobra came to my shop. A warrior named Cobra. Think of that. Actually, now that I think about it, that's a cartoon I believe I watched. Was G.I. Joe back when Sergeant Slaughter was on it. He told me how he killed a devilish sea serpent and brought me its scales and fangs. He requested that a sword and spear be crafted with a pommel sheath in its skin. It was a good payday, and he liked the final pieces so much that he gave me the serpent's teeth. Once forged, young Cobra gallantly strode out the door, holding the spear in his left hand and the sword in his right. He seemed ready and eager for his next adventure. Yet, despite all the happiness, I cannot ignore this pit I feel in my stomach. I fear for Elian. There is greed out there in those who seek control over our plentiful resources and talented makers. I will continue to use my skills to help our people protect this land so it can remain a place of harmony and creative innovation. And how convenient that the words holding the spear in his left hand and the sword in his right are highlighted. So I believe that's actually supposed to be the clue to this puzzle here. So we need to find a maybe find a spear here, or we need to oh, here's a spear. Okay, what's this? Ew. Got ourselves a recipe for a chain. Oh, we got multiple spears. Alright, well, let's put a spear on this side. What's this? Oh, we got ourselves an eternal flame ember. The embers of the eternal flame found in Devastor's old fort. Alright, well, I think that's all about it here. Oh, look at that. We have enough money, and we have the right item to be able to upgrade our fort. So, let's do that. We come over here, and our fort just magically just creates itself, and is now better. Alright, we need to get back to that, get back over to Strom and get some more orders. Yep. Oh, let's knock this tree down. Let's grab these orders before we check out that well. Oh, hello. Are you in the witness protection program or something? Just a joke. The hood makes you hard to see, so it's just saying you're in the... I know what the witness protection program is. I also don't care for jokes. I'd rather be serious for a moment. Of course. I didn't mean... Please, enough flattery. Why do you speak to me in the first place? Well, I'm the new blacksmith here, and I'm just trying to introduce myself to everyone. You're the blacksmith? Then listen. I come from a village in the mountain where it's cold, and our homes have no windows to keep icy winds out. I want something I can hang from my ceiling that will never lose its light and warm glow. See, I know it exists because I'm a collector of great works, and I've studied this so-called chandelier. I would give you an opportunity to try to make me this order, but beware. Only the absolutely exceptional will do. A regular chandelier is useless to me, but should you succeed, you will be greatly rewarded. Huh. Sure, I'll try to look into it. So, and we gotta do quests. Well, it could be a landstorm if we make them into it. Let's see, what do we got here? We got a hammer and a pickaxe, and we don't know how to make an iron. What's this? Adza. or a cast iron skillet pan or spatula yet. Buy. No. Okay. Hold on. Let's pop our journal open. And let's pin that. It's the only thing at the moment that's south of this area, so let's check out this well. And if we can knock a tree down, why not? Give me some wood. Oh, look at this. A ladder inside a well. Okay, I don't know about you, but nope, I'm not. No. No, that's way too big of a mouse. No. I don't think so. I don't think we should do this. Do you guys think we should be dealing with that big old mouse? Although I think Surreybot might be a little broke. Yeah, no, I say nope too at the moment. Nope. But we're gonna take a quick break at the moment. It's gonna come to the world map so we can have some nice music while we wait. So hopefully we won't be there you go, we can do this too. We can also pause so that we the time doesn't keep going and we don't end up being out way too late. So we're back in a couple minutes. I just need to get some more water. I kind of ran out. So I'll be right back. All right. We are back. Just give me a quick sec. Need to get my pour into my cup some iced tea. Some nice Arizona iced tea. Well, we're thinking about that too. And we're about to get back to this. What are people's favorite drinks? I love me some Arizona iced tea. I don't mean just water. I mean like stuff that people might say is bad for you. Grab my stuff. All right, now as much as we want to say nope about the mouse, we do gotta go. We do probably need to go talk to them. Frozen mudslide. We go right for go right for the adult beverages. All right. I definitely still will say I would not be very happy to have to live in a world where mice are this big. All right, that's it. If another one of you little twerps falls down here trying to take back your coin, I'm going to close up for good. I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to help a friend get his coins back. I'm new to Alien. My name is Jaden. Ha 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 ha. No trouble. Why? That's my middle name. Mwahaha. Ugh, why do I bother? I'm not good at being the bad guy. Just doesn't come naturally, you know? I'm Porgy, and my lair is supposed to be a secret, yet here you are. If you're not such a bad guy, how about you give me back that villager's things? Ha! Not interested. You don't understand. There's nothing better to do. I would be nothing without stealing. Maybe that's where we can strike a deal. I'm a blacksmith. I'll make you whatever you want, and you return what you stole. It could be something that gives you a new hobby. A blacksmith, huh? Well, now that's interesting. Yes. You know what really lights my fire? What inspires me? Where I find fulfillment? Well, you're a mouse. You're a rodent. Maybe something. Maybe you want to be able to slice some cheese down. Maybe be a cheese connoisseur. I can't say that. Say I do. All right. Well, before we find out, what do we think? What could possibly be the thing that'll give fulfillment to this mouse? Anybody got any ideas? I'm gonna guess he's gonna want a knife for making, for slicing some cheese down or something. Any ideas at all? Anybody? Ow. Maybe he's alcoholic and he might want some sort of container. Maybe. Now it's knitting. He did see. Maybe you got a knitting partner here. This mouse can help you. We'll let him do the blanket. Oh, you imagine a mouse trying to knit? Oh. Stitch 2, purl 1, stitch 2, purl 1. Isn't your brain tingling at the sound of that? The problem is I've only been able to find wooden knitting needles on Alien. And with how often I would work, they always broke. Every sweater and quilt I would start, left unfinished. A tragedy, I say. It's made my heart heavy and driven me to find joy along a darker path. The frustration. But if you could make me something sturdy enough to complete a full sweater, I could forget thieving and go back to my true passion, knitting. This isn't what I was expecting, but you have a deal. I'll be back. Well, lucky us that we know how to make some, we know how to make knitting needles. Oops. Bonk. Okay, we'll just, we'll just bonk into the scenery whenever we need to. Alright, let's see. Oh, let's pin that. What was that other thing? Oh, that's just making a sneaky ring. Alright, well, first things first, it is getting a little late, so let's take a nap whenever we can. Met a couple more characters. Alright, so... Alright, it looks like we need four iron strip. Actually, we need to make some more stuff. Need to make more ingots. That's the stuff. Not for hostess, but we need some ingots. How is that blanket coming along? Let's see, we need 4. We can only make 3 at a time. But we only need to grind down to... Go. Here's our knitting needles. All right. That's our needles. And we need a hammer and a pickaxe. Let's see, we need 2 plates. 2 2x2 plates. But we need to just need to grind 1. Let's make our hammer. No. Assemble our hammer, please. Thank you very much. And then we need our wood axe. Alright, we can swing by the... Actually, we'll hit the... We'll go to the mouse first. So we'll go to... What is it? Yeah, we'll go to little Georgie Porgy here. We'll go to Porgy the mouse first, and then we'll go back, and then we'll turn in the board stuff. Oh, hey, look. Got a tree again. We got a trees back. Alright, good mouse. Borgie, I've returned with your knitted needles. There, I touch such beautiful craftsmanship with my rodent paws. Ah, Wang, I must be dreaming. I'm glad you like them. Now why don't you give me back those coins like we agreed? Gladly. Now get out. I need to get this place back in working order. Now, back to Strom, and we can turn everything in. Hello, sir. Here is your hammer. Yep. Money, money, money. Alright. Hey, I was able to get your coins back. I don't think Borgie will be a problem anymore. Thank you, that's a relief. I didn't know that rat's name was Borgie. Rat? It looked more like a mouse to me, but hey. Take some of this coin and some wood. It's the least I can do. Oh, thank you. And oh, we needed to make a pickaxe. Oh well, we got an extra regular axe at the moment. I'll just have to make a new one. Here's your item. Wow, splendid. Here's your payment and a bonus for the beautiful craftsmanship. Thank you. Alright, what do we got here? Got some... We get some needles and somebody who wants a axe. Well, we already have axe made, so here you go. Oh. Got anything else on here? Got a hatchet, but don't think we've been oh, we need to make another set of needles. Okay, well, we also still need to talk to should have talked to Tristan before we left. You know what? Let's just get rid of that tree so that we can stop bonking into that spot. Can we upgrade anything new yet? No. Alright, we'll talk to you. We'll talk to Tristan in a second. Let's make the things that we need to make while they're on our mind. So pickaxe, I need 2 1x2s. Bonk there and there and there. Then we will grind both of those down. Oh, whatever. Still put everything where it needs to be. Get our pickaxe back. Oh. We need to grind 2 of these strips down, but we still need to make some new ones. Alright, there we go. Alright, does Ditsy need me to make some needles too for the blanket? Maybe the blanket would get done. Let's just make another 20. Make another 20 ingots while we're here. Meanwhile, we don't need the needle or something. You got them collected from previous blankets. I don't know, how about some Sour Patch watermelons? Anybody want any of these? Don't fight over them, chat. If I give them to you, though. You don't want that. Hello, Tristan. Ew, no. Oh, come on. These are great. Hey, maybe you missed it, but I made you a mailbox right by your forge. Oh, thanks. Hey. That way you can receive payment without weighing down your pockets. I've never seen the mail service employees. They are sort of a mystery. Well, if you don't like Sour Patch watermelons, what kind of candies do you like, chat? I'm a fruity candy kind of person. I like my Starburst, Lifesavers gummies, Skittles gummies, stuff like that. But rest assured, Allianz postal services are very trustworthy. Yes, that's very useful. Thanks for your help. And speaking of help, I met a mysterious buyer in Strom with a request I'm not familiar with. So you told him you couldn't do it? No, fake it till you make it. You remind me of an old friend. What did they say their name was? They didn't give a name. All they said is they want a chandelier whose light will never go out. I don't even know how that could be possible. Haha. Yes, that's because you need old alien magic. No one needs an everlasting wax candle these days. They much prefer oil lanterns. Right. Do you have any idea how I can make that chandelier? Well, maybe the schematic might help you out. I grabbed it when I was searching Tavistar's old forge. None really. If you really want something, you'll have a Hershey dark chocolate, and that is far and few in between. I can understand that. Yeah, that's going to be super helpful. All right, thank you for that. So, looks like we need some candles for these curved 2x1s and a chain. Well, we don't have those candles. Oh, I see. Okay, so there's all our money actually in an inventory instead. It's a little... Oh. Yeah, going to sleep in here is not going to help us in any way or form because we're not going to be able to sleep in the forge. That's kind of silly. Alright, well, time to sleep till morning. Rundown house. It'd be nice if we could actually make the house better. Oh, I see. Okay, so in order to be able to make our house better, we need to get up to Ryzen 1 as a level. Oh, chocolate for me. I have to really be in the mood for it. Okay, hello. Oh. Hello, Myrtle. You're the one who wanted the knitted needles. Oh, here's your item. And thank you for the payment. Horseshoes. I think do we have the... we do have a schematic for horseshoes. Alright, well, we can make those and the iron hammer. Alright, what do we got for sale here? Nothing that we need. Alright, well, kind of looks like we're at a little point of, I guess you could say, needing to grind a little bit. You know what? And pop that tree up. What do we got here? It's like the remnants of a fire. Hello. Moo. Oh, poor boy. Looks like you're stuck, buddy. Here, if I cut these, it should free you. Moo. It works. Hey, do you want to join me for a campfire? I've got marshmallows. Moo moo. Come on then, you're gonna love them. We're gonna make some marshmallows with what looks like an oxen. It's nice to have some company. I'm grateful for Dristed and the Lumberjacks, but I'll be honest. Ever since I've left home, I've been kind of feeling lonely. Moo. I left to see if I can make a name for myself as a streamer. Become a master. It's my passion, and I couldn't grow by staying in my hometown. Moo. No, I can't say I've ever tried grass chewing, but I'm glad you found your passion too. Hey buddy, I was thinking, how about you join us in stall? Moo? Awesome, I'll make sure you have a nice place to stay. You can make your way to the village in the morning and I'll see you there. Alright. Looks like we got our looks like we got a pet now. A very, very big pet. But a pet nonetheless. Oh, sure, why don't we enter here? Let's see what's up. What's going on here? Hello. By the order of the lumber chief Myrtle, this bridge is off limits. How come it's off limits? The bridge is falling apart. It is too dangerous for common citizens. I'm a blacksmith. Maybe I can back away, citizen. Okay. Alright, well, I guess we can't do anything with that. I'm sure we'll never be back there. Oh, let's like this explore a little bit. If there's anything around here, doesn't look like it. Oop, nope, we don't want to enter there. We want to cut some trees down. If there's anything hidden around here. If anything, at least we can clear out some more of these clouds. Oh. Oh, yeah, I got ya. We don't have an axe anymore, so we need to make ourselves a new one. I'd say the biggest annoying thing in this. Alright. Oh, I don't think we're gonna use a spear for anything, so why don't we just... Yep. No, actually, we'll hold on to that until we can do something else. Alright, let's make ourselves, or make... Is that all we need to make is a horseshoe? No, we need to make a hammer as well. Let's make our 1x2, or not 1x2, our 2x2. Whoops. Oh well. As long as we make it, make what we need. So we need one curved plate. Oh. And we need... Oh, you make 3 iron strips at a time, so we just need 1 set. No. Actually, we don't need to sharpen anything. So let's make that horseshoe first. How about that? How about that news that came out today about Nope, nope. We just need one because we're making a hammer, making a hammer, not an axe. The news that came out today about EA and them getting bought up by bought up and being brought back private. Not gonna get too far into this. Curious if anybody thinks that it'll be good for EA or not. I'm kind of, I don't know, or not necessarily like it matters fully to me because I don't really play EA games. All right, here we go. Got a new axe. Oh, hey, let's give you a present. So look at this. We can give them give our ox a nice little hat. How adorable is this? Even gets like the little what is that? Piece of hay hanging out of his mouth like a stereotype farmer. All right, citizens of Strom, I got a couple more orders done. All right, here's your hammer. Thank you for the money. Oh, I needed to make 3. Oh my god. I need to read jobs better. Should have read that properly. That I needed to make 3 horseshoes, not just 1. So we need to make 2 more. Okay, what do we have on us? Okay. We're gonna still need another set of strips. Okay. Actually, I need to make 1 more of these. Make 1 more of these. 1 by 1 curved. Yep. Need 2, and then 2 should make 2 more. There we go. Now we got the proper amount of horseshoes that we needed to make. Leave it to me to not read properly. Oh crap. Well, at least this gives you a warning about being out of energy, or almost out. Hey, we gotta level up. Increase the size of the bullseye area during the smelter mini game. Increase merchants, or increase how fast the smelter automatically melts resources. Now we'll take we shall take bigger bullseye. Okay, well now we'll go back to Strom now that we have full energy. All right, who wanted these? Where are you at? Hello, here's your horseshoe. Why you only want 3 is beyond me. I guess maybe you have a horse that's missing a leg. Here's your items. Thank you for the money. We got needles and an axe. Okay. So, we... Oh, let's get rid of that. Okay, 4 undying candles lit. Alright, kind of feels like there must be some exploring we need to do. Oh. We just hit that level up, so... Oh, we got we got more than enough money for the house. We just need 6 sets of nails and a chain. So... Let's go make that stuff first. It also means we need to make some more ingots. You know what? We're actually gonna switch off here. We're gonna start using the controller. Kind of rest the arms a little bit. Oh, by the way, this is actually the mini game. I completely forgot that I have to do this here. So you basically have the little bar in the green. You can you get extra yeah. Slow down. Let my mind get it out. You get extra ingots when you get it into the middle. Into that green area. So let's see. First, we need to make, or is it 6 nails? Since, oops. Well. Okay, my controller is being a little weird. Okay, let's just back out of that so we don't have a million things that it's trying to make. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets. Of course, now you stop that spot with 8 with the A button, at least on the Xbox controller. And like I said, you just use the D-pad. Oh, whoops. Oh, we made 1 more than we needed. Oh, well. Alright, I should probably double check. Double check how many nails we needed. And then now it's rate trigger to run. Okay, 6 and the chain. Oh, I'll do, yeah, there we go. The chain is 7 irons. Actually, we're gonna save this on because I'm gonna forget how to put it together. So we'll get ourselves our house. We need 7, so we have to make 9 of them. So 2 at the top, 3 in the middle, and then 2 on the right. Now we can, and we'll upgrade our house. But anyways, what's everybody been up to today, or how was their jobs, or whatever? Alright, well, here's... Our house just crumbles, and then a new one pops up. If only things worked like this in real life. So now we have a dresser where we can put all of our stuff that we don't need on us at the moment. That way we can save some room. But I think for the most part we're pretty fine on the rest of it. And we can, you know, take a little breather. All right. Enough of that. All right, so we need to make an axe. Need to make an axe and a set of needles. Oh, how fun! Who doesn't love having to go to a meeting? Oops. Oh well. Won't be the best needles in the world, but better than nothing. Oops. Alright, assembled those. Alright, so now we need our 2x2. Not to be confused with a 4x4. And we'll grind that into what we need. Oh, system's stinking. But every company just wants to get by with not having to do work. That's like this weekend I was trying to maybe try to save some money by changing phone and cable with my provider, and it seemed like it wanted me, no matter what, that it was gonna want me to pay for a router that I already have and own from them in the first place, which is kind of annoying. Oh, Strom, we're back. Oh, they're both the same. Here you go, thank you. And then here's your needles. Got anything else here? Pickaxe, horseshoe, hammer. Looks like we need to, well, let's see. Hopefully we can make everything before we need to go to sleep. So let's see. Make pickaxe. We need our curved 1x2s. teak time. Like the, like a tree. Okay. Alright. What else we need to make? Horseshoe and a hammer. So we need make our 2x2. Well, we can still go a little down a little bit more. Let's see, so at least make our stuff. An iron pickle. No. But ow, I think it actually just tried to make the chain that we have placed there, but that's not what we're trying to make. We're trying to make other stuff. But yeah, no, I guess this game does kind of get a little on the repetitive side once you start having to make the same things over and over again. But I guess now we can actually break down. I think we're going to break down this spear. Oh, whoops. Didn't even get a chance to try to make that into more bars. Oh well. Alright. Well, let's get our character to sleep. Yeah, sleep till morning. We just need more whatchamacallit, more energy, so we can have a bit more than just 100. Alright, well, I think it'd be once we get outside. Alright, so Damascus hammer and a steel hammer. Well, we don't know how to make any of that yet. Honestly, to skip mini games and offers more control over your hammer. Sounds fun if you like to skip mini games. But let's at least come outside so we can have some music. So, let's get up. Let's stretch a little bit. It's be a quick little break. Just get up, move around, get a drink. Hydrate, do whatever. Get a pickle if you want. If your mind's going to pickles, maybe you're just hungry. But yeah, we'll be right back in just a few. we are back, and if anybody was hungry, I hope you you know, may have gotten your pickle and may have maybe enjoying said thing. Pickle's not much of a thing that I would eat, but I'm just picky when it comes to food anyway in the first place. Let's turn all this stuff in. There you go. Here's your hammer. And then... oh, we haven't actually even used a pickaxe in a little bit. Oh, thank you. Anything here that's gonna give us anything? I think I'm gonna have to start... I think I'm gonna end up having to start just remembering how to make some of this stuff myself through like trial and error. Because we can make the axe, but we don't know how to make anything else. Definitely don't have the materials to even make a fishing rod at this point. What do we got here? No, it's still all kind of the same stuff. Nope. Well, here's your... oh, that's right. I needed to make a... should have made two axes. I need an axe for myself. Alright, so... we need to make... oh, we need to make 2 horseshoes. Alright, so 2 horseshoes and an axe. Got a bit of an axe to grind with this game at the moment for finding what I need to... oh, whoops. Needed to make 2. I only made 1 of these, so I'm gonna have to make another one anyways. Well, let's make these strips first. And we'll make our other curved 1x piece. And we'll make what we need to make for our axe. I need to grind this 1 piece down. Alright. Now, as we've done so many times already, we shall make our axe and our other thing is strips, because we need 2 strips per horseshoe. Oh, we already had a... oh, well, whatever. We're making we'll just have an extra horseshoe on us if we need it. Because, yeah, we only needed 2. Oh, well. Better too many than not enough. Good old back and forth. Alright. Here you go, ma'am. No, wrong ma'am. No, come back here. Here's your horseshoes. Okay, well, hey, finally. Oh, we can still grab all 3 of these. Go figure. We're gonna have to make an axe again for ourselves. Alright, here's your axe. I'm only doing this right away because I believe... yep, that gave us a planet. Now we know how to make a spatula naturally through the game. So now we can make spatulas. Although I believe we could have made them before. Not that there's anybody who wants a spatula right now. That might be one of the negatives of the game is how far in between you sometimes get new plans. All right, so you need to make knitted needles and a hammer plus. Yeah, plus an axe for ourselves. I think with that, we need... You know what, let's go... Oh, look, we do have more energy. We're at 125 for the... right now. Just noticed. Anyways, let's check out the mine. I'm pretty certain the resources in here come back. The resources on the main world do not. Can we no. Okay, so we gotta go to the other entrance. The southern entrance to the mine, so that we can get to the rest of it. Right, down we go. And let's get some more iron. It was unlike some games. World of Warcraft Classic. At least in this, you don't have to, Oh, actually, there's not going to be anything in that anyways. At least you don't have to hit the node multiple times to get any ore out of it. All right, climb. All right. Guess that's all the ore we can get from here right now. Looked like we were at the upper entrance. It looked like there was ore across where the bridge used to be, but maybe you can only get that ore over there once. But yeah. All right, well, we got some more ores. Definitely need to make that axe. And while I'm thinking about it, we need to undo this chain so the game won't naturally just try to make that. Let's see. So we need some strips of iron. Alright, so grind out our 2 for our needles. And what's the other one? A hammer. Alright, no, we got everything else for that. So let's make the hair. Actually, no. Why are we before we do that? Make sure we can make all our stuff all at once instead of having to run back to that. Alright, so make our hammer. No, nothing. Braun Strowman slated to play Jason in some upcoming movies. Jason, as in Braun Strowman's going to be in some Friday the 13th movies, because that's going to be one heck of a giant-looking Jason. It'll be the a monster among Jasons. Yeah, because he's kind of got to fit under the mask. I'm surprised they're making more Friday the 13th movies, to be honest. Truthfully, they're probably, the way Hollywood is, I don't trust that they're going to be very good. He's gonna look so weird after, like, normal. It's gonna be like Tommaso Ciampa. What do we got? Just got stuff to turn in, and then we still need to find the tools that we need to make that chandelier so we can continue this story. Maybe there's something here that we might need, maybe? Double check. Does not... Yeah, so there's nothing else here. Okay. So we definitely can just write this spot off our list. We did make yep. Let's cut that down. Like, back to where blacksmith makes me go and think that we need to find... Thank you for the money. That we need to find the candles. Here's your item. Thank you for the money. Not a whole lot of money, but... Ow, 3 horseshoes and... Well, this one gives us some ore, and then horseshoes that also give us a... whatchamacallit, a plan. Alright, so we need to make a... yet again, need to make an axe. An axe and 3 horseshoes. There's actually 2 horseshoes since we already have one. See? Of course we were gonna need another one. Probably just on the fact that it's been so long since they've made one. Who was I think the last Jason was... I want to say Kane Hodder might have been the last person to play Jason, but it's just been so long since they made movies. Has it been 15 years since it? Because... yeah, because that would have been the reboot. So Kane Hodder was still doing it for the reboots. Because last I knew, now he's a, him and I think it's like him, the guy who played Leatherface, and I think the last person to also play, Michael Myers, I want to say, they're all in, something like that, they're all in, like, a, paranormal activity kind of group. Yeah, make steel plate. So yeah, I could see why they would go for a new person. Just in general, it's probably it's probably too active of a role for somebody too old. Yeah, there's a ghost event. Like I said, I know it's Kane, and then I forget the guy's name who played Leatherface. I believe there's the person who played Leatherface in the remake. And then I want to say it was for someone who played Michael, but I could easily be wrong. But that's like the three big horror villains that are like iconic. But yeah, you know, if they could do the movies well, and you know, just do justice for them and not be just awful stuff. That you know, bring in like Jason to a new generation would be cool. But if it's like but if it ends up being like a PG-13 version of Friday the 13th, it's not gonna be good. Like, this type of movie needs to be rated R, in my opinion. Now, an iron scythe, huh? Not exactly what I was hoping to see. Yeah. Oh, well, an iron pickaxe with a planned reward, and spatula with one. Alright, where are you, Willow? We already have a pickaxe, so at least we can just give you the one we have. Alright, thank you, and thank you for the money and the plan. So, oh, now we can make, now we know how to make, an ads, I don't know, an ad Z if you're, overseas. Alright, well, we can grab that too now. Well, we still need to make a new pickaxe, though. Kind of wish this game had a, like a spot where you could put like the tools you were keeping for yourself. But I'm just curious as to I guess this is gonna at least if they seem like for that Friday the 13th thing with using Braun Strowman, that it's still gonna be a slow moving Jason, because Braun's leg issues probably wouldn't really let him move very fast. Alright, so the ads is just a 1x2, a sharp and curved 1x2. Alright, so let's make that first. And a Crystal Lake movie. Wonder what that'll be. Alright, we also need to make 2 spatulas, and then we also need to make another 2 1x2 curves, because I realized we need one of these for our new pickaxe, since we gave away our other one. Which is good, which means we need all 3 of these grinded into a sharp point. To be honest, they're not. Oh, whoops. I made the wrong thing. We made an iron scythe by accident. Because apparently I am a goof. Because I was looking at your beautiful faces, chat, and I put one too many. Yeah, I put one too many things of wood down. Give me those back. So yes, chat, I'm blaming you for that. I'm not taking any responsibility. It's dope. You know, we do it right the first time, every time. All right, let's make the one thing we definitely know what we're making instead. So there we go. We'll make our pickaxe. They're not really. I wouldn't call them scary. At least, like the Friday the 13th movies, I wouldn't call them scary in the way of like trying to scare the crap out of you, really. But I suppose it could be jump scary ish to some to some people. Alright, so special. We need we need 4 iron strips and two of these. 1 by, please. But you know what? Despite you guys, despite chat distracting me, like I said, you're all beautiful though. I'm glad you're all here. Thank you for being here. You know, you could be watching anybody else on this platform or any other platform, but you chose to be here with me, so I thank you for that. We got our spatula. Got all our stuff. A little late in the day though. You know what? To be on the safe side, let's sleep. Eventually, we'll have another way to be able to sleep, where we don't necessarily have to come all the way back to the to this town over and over again. That I remember from before when I played. I won't give away what it is. Alright, let's little ma'am, here's your ads. Alright, thank you, and okay, that's right. So that no plan for that one. 3, thank you. Here's your spatulas. I don't know why you need 2 of them, but enjoy your spatula. So now we can make a metal, and we know how to make a metal bucket. That okay. Tools for the chandelier. I think now I'm just gonna start to get a little picky. I don't know. I wish I knew how to make the fishing rod right away, because that comes with a plan. It's gonna make these 2 knitting needles for the money, but yeah. All right, we need to figure out where we find the stuff that we need. Can we do anything with this yet? Or is you still don't come here? Okay, so we still can't do anything with this bridge. Which means what we need has to be around here somewhere. Alright, what are we good question is what are we missing? Yep, you know, just you just knock them out and right on over with a pickaxe, you know? I do it on these. Yeah, let's just check out the well. Maybe our rodent friend here, maybe he knows. Hello, sir. Ah, young blacksmith. I knew it wouldn't be long before you returned for a custom sweater order. I was thinking we really lean into the blacksmith theme with maybe a hammer and an end. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'm not here for a sweater. However, I would like to ask for your help. Well, I won't lie, that's disappointing, but I still like you. How can I help? I'm in need of a rare item. Everlasting candles, and not just one. I need enough for a chandelier. Are you joking? Oh my god, we could have come. I should have came here a while ago. I don't know what. But then again, nothing really leads you here. Besides, I guess, just the thought of a venture and just checking. Are you joking? No. I've got a ton of those candles, but I doubt they'll be very useful considering that they can't be lit. Why not? I've simply never been able to do it. I'm a rat who knits, not one who dabbles in magic. Haha. Don't be ridiculous. All I know is that the blacksmiths of old invented these candles. Great ones like Tavaster. Some say they worked with fire so much the two became friends. And one day the forge fire spit out a little flame and gifted the smith the everlasting light. You seem smart. You'll figure it out. Plus, you've got a bigger fire than me. Here you go. Next time, don't come back unless it's about a sweater, alright? I'm kidding, but seriously. Wow. Could have done this so long ago, too. Oh, well, you know what? We've made 1,082 gold at this point, and we've upgraded our house, so can't look at it too badly. All right, so now we gotta figure out how to light the candles. We change a piece of wood that originates from Toot Swamp can hold the eternal flame. I guess we're probably, if we have to figure it out, then I guess we are gonna need more of these, a couple more of these swamp logs. So we'll make our knitting needles and then go back to the town. And I think at this point we'll just we'll have to buy a couple of the, buy some swamp logs. But yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. We're making knitting needles, so we need to sharpen a couple. Oh, whoops. Hold on. We actually need we need more strips. I forgot. I need to make 2 sets. Alright, here we go. 2 and 2. Well, at least this is perfect amount. Alright. Oh, it's early enough. We can still go bring these back. Let's see. How am I supposed to make the light everlasting? Well, with some everlasting candles and old alien magic, Tavasser's Forge always had a warm glow thanks to it. But I don't know how to make them, and I haven't seen it since. If it's a magic from here, there must be some somewhere. Now that I think about it, after Tavasser left, the everlasting candles in the forge disappeared. I noticed tiny footprints in his office. I bet you it was the same rat that stole my knife. Oh, well, there's how we would have known to go talk to him. Hey, come back here. So, how do I light these candles? You'll need to find the eternal flame, but last I heard it's in Tavasser's old smelter. It's in the old forge located several paces southeast of here. I'm confident there could be a clue hidden in the rubble. Any other advice? Once the eternal flame is in your smelter, you can transfer the flame onto certain objects like those candles. Right, thanks for the tip. Okay. Well, we'll still go run back. We'll still run over to Strom. Make sure we hit A. We don't have to bonk ourselves every time. Hello, sir. Here's your knitting needles. Oh, thank you for the money. Any good rewards? 83 for a bucket, or for a few buckets. Okay, well. I'll buy 2 more of these, because I got a feeling that maybe we need those. Just because of the description. I guess while we're, yep, of course, there I go, bonking myself into stuff. Alright, let's go reread that, reread that journal. Let's see, does this tell us anything? Nah, not really. Okay, well, maybe we still will look at a place down here, because this is where Dristan is kind of... or Dristan kind of said to go, so... Doesn't seem like there's anything here, though. How hold and use item are like exactly the same thing. Alright, well, nothing seems to be happening here. Yeah, I realize it's time to go to bed anyways. Getting your flu shot this weekend. You know, try to think bright side. Maybe you'll get your flu shot and you'll be fine. Alright, well, we made it to Ryzen 2. Let's see, what do we got? Extra minigame, increase the chance to react, prices, merchants. Well, if we're going by the 3 you're giving me, I'll take some more reaction time. Probably be the last bit of that. I would think that they should be... I wonder if HBO Max might end up getting them at all. Oh, can I just do this? Now we got 7 of them. I don't know if we ever actually need more. Wow, all I needed to do was just literally put them in my in the furnace. Alright, let's prop that up. So those are 1x2. So we need 4 curved 1x2s. Just realize how much we could have done this so long ago, but it's okay. All right, and then forget how to make the 22, 5, 7. We need 7 strips. So we have to do 9. But hey, I'll be hoping that you don't actually get laid up too much with the flu shot. Let's put our pieces down. Our 4, and then our chain. We go. We can actually advance the story, even though we were treading water. But that's okay. That's what semi-blind playthrough is gonna do, or even a blind playthrough for that matter. Shows how little of this. Shows how some of the stuff I don't fully remember, but that's okay. That makes this all the more fun. Get rid of that tree. Get rid of that too. That way we can just run straight through that mountain pass. All right, sir. Here's your everlasting chandelier. Splendid. Yes, exquisite. Your reward will arrive in stall in a few days. Goodbye. That was one weird order. By the way, I overheard Myrtle saying she'd like to talk to you. Well, you must have the ears of a bat. I'm going to go now. Thanks for the tip. Hi, Myrtle. I want to check what's on the board first, though. Alright. Well, let's talk to you now. Hey, J-Man. I was looking for you. Can I steal a minute of your time? Sure, what can I do for you? I've noticed the improvements in my village since your arrival. Lumber production and inspiration have been on the up. I have a feeling we could reopen our doors to trade in with the other villages soon. The new tools are great, but more of our harvesting grove is upriver. We had a bridge built years ago for logging. Sadly, without a blacksmith, the bridge rusted and broke. I had no choice but to close off access to the bridge. I'd be happy to help and get that fixed for you. Where is this old bridge? It's northwest of the village. Here, I marked the location on your map. You'll have to make your way through the trees. You should forge an axe and a knife before going. They are very useful tools to have when exploring the forest. I'm on my way then. Thank you for the tip. Alright, well, we can advance more into the world. But first, let's go let's go make sure we're not gonna run out of tools on the way. So we'll get our knife. Meanwhile, let's put these extra candles that we made for the silliness. I'll put those away. Yeah, we're down to three bars and 2 bars on our axe and our pickaxe. Probably, but off the idea of like the Friday the 13th stuff from earlier, what's some people's favorite movies in general? Like, one of my favorite movies is Major Payne. That one's pretty funny. All right, so Let's see. All right. Now let's make a knife. Let's see. I'd also go with, for myself, the original Star Wars movies are a good time. Friday the 13th movies are good for those who haven't seen them if you're into horror. Nightmare on Elm Streets are also good. Okay, so we did make that. Let's make our 2 curved plate, our curved 1x2s. No, thank you for Star Wars. Okay. And we also need our 2x2. Grew up watching Star Wars. Mother and her friends. They all went to the movies when they first came out, multiple times. So I think that's just something that was passed down from her. We always had the original trilogy, and when they did the when they did the special edition, we got that too. Yeah, you can grind all this stuff to be sharp. That should be a knife. Because Myrtle did say we would want one, so we'll make one. And we'll make our extra pickaxe, because I'm sure we'll break ours at some point. Not too big on I haven't actually really seen the I guess you would say like the new trilogy that they've done. Watch the prequels. Those are at least to me, they're kind of meh. But then again, I think I read almost every Star Wars book that came out in like between the 90s and like the 2000s. So like the prequels kind of like ruined some of the lore that some of the authors came up with, which was kind of annoying. You know what? Let's also making ads for ourselves. But if you're not a big Star Wars person, is there any like series of movies or whatever that you're into? Or are you just more of a book type? Maybe some in chat just kind of preferred to read books. That having that imagination over the makes better entertainment than what Hollywood could do. Dirty Dancing and Pretty Woman, huh? All right, so more of a, so Ditzy more of a romantic comedy person, huh? Okay. Well, it's morning. Let's go see what we need to see what we need to make this bridge. Like merge. All right, so the first set we need. Oh, we got the wood. We need a chain and 3 sets of nails. Well, at least I put what was it? 3 sets. Yeah. All right, so we just pretend we don't have anything on us. So we'll make our 3 sets. All right, we're making nails, so we need 9. Grind it down strips. Assemble those. What was the other thing? I think it was a chain, right? Right. And we'll just make 6 since we do have the extra strips on us. Alright, so 2 in the front. Need exactly like that, I believe. I think that's everything for this first set. Here we go. Let's screws and bolts, chain, and iron plate. Now, 1 by 2 up and down iron plates. We gotten thing for okay, so we do so we need a strip, 1 iron strip, and 2 1 by 1 curve things. So we need 3 of those. Okay, let's make those first. So we gotta make. So be. How many are making of that again? 3. So we need 2 per. So 2, 4, 6. Need 6. This is easy math. What? It's easy math. Dang it. We need 3. Oh, did we do it wrong? Oh my god, I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Oh, I did backwards. Oh well. It is what it is, right? What can you do? Alright, so then it's 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I don't know why I would have thought it would be the other way. It makes complete sense. Alright, then we need to... Well, need to make a chain anyway, so that... You know what? It works out in the end. Whoops. But it absolutely makes more sense to be the 2 1 by curves to make the bolt part. Right, well, let's see. Oh, that's right. We need 1x2. We need 4 1x2s. We got enough stuff to make 4 of those. Yes, we do. There we go. That should be it for this bridge. Now that we built this bridge, we can, you know, we can get over whatever we need to. Oh, is that just another way to get is that just another way to get wood? Alright, well, get some more, got wood trees on that side. Alright, hi Myrtle. Hey J-Man, this looks perfect. Great, you'll definitely be able to use it to restart your login activities. Yes, and you'll be able to go north and explore more of Ilion. That's a good idea. We've sent something to stall for you. A gesture of our gratitude for all your help. Gesture, not a jester. Not sending us somebody to make us laugh. Go back to your place and check it out before you venture further. I'm sure it'll be of great help for Elion's new blacksmith. Thank you so much. I'll go now. Well, let's go and we'll go check that out real fast before we end it off here. Although before we do that, I wanna maybe get some stuff from this board here. I'll take the horseshoes just to get that, just for that swamp wood. Let's go see what we got here. Oh. Got some mail. I don't see, oh. Alright, what's this, letter from Opal. A letter addressed to you by Opal. A trusted friend of mine has sent word of a rising blacksmith on Ilion. Your skills have sparked my interest. Please come to my camp at the foot of Malima's snowy fields. There we can discuss more about your future on our land. Signed, Opal. Alright, well, it seems we seem to have been summoned. Hey, J-Man, looks like you made a new friend. We should fix up the building to the right of the forge so that our new ox friend can have a place to rest. That's a good idea. Myrtle also said something about a gift that she had sent here. Ah, yeah. It's the cart right next to the house I just mentioned. I told Ash to leave it there. I also wanted to talk to you about a letter I just read from someone named Opal. Wow, Opal's already taken interest in you, my friend. He must see how good you are. What did he say in his letter? Not much. He wants me to go meet him in Malima. That's the miners' village, but usually no one has access to it besides them. To reach it, you'll have to go to their camp west of the Misty Valley. Here, let me mark it on your map. Wow, that's pretty far. It is, but with your new ox and that gift from Myrtle, we can build you something that would make traveling easier. Some sort of mobile forge, you know. Not really, but I'm intrigued to see. What do we need to build it? Ha, I'm a step ahead of you. I already figured it all out, and I made a list on the design table in front of the house. My plan is to fix up the cart at the same time as we rebuild the stables for our ox. That's a good idea. Thank you. I'll go check it out now. Alright, so we can check that out. So everything else is kind of as high as we can get it at the moment. So when we get the coins, we get the logs, we just need to make everything else. We need to make our nails, hinges, and then these ingots, which we'll do next time. So why don't we rest till the morning? All right, well, stream's just about over anyway. So thank you for being here, Ditzy. Enjoy your bed. But yeah, Well, I hope everybody's enjoyed this. But it's time for us to head on off ourselves. So thank you for being here. If you're watching this later on YouTube, feel free to like, comment, subscribe below once this goes up. As usual, I usually try to put this up the day after we have done the stream. Otherwise, thank you, Ditzy, for moderating as always. Thank you, everyone, for being here. The time is very much appreciative. I appreciate all of you. And I will see you tomorrow at 7 at 7 Eastern as our normal start time. Until then, have a great night, have a great day, whatever it may be for you. Enjoy what's left of your day or what's to come for your day. I hope everything for you all comes well, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.